Let us now look at Article 23(1) of the India-US Treaty. Subject to the provisions of paragraph 2. Now, let me just clarify here what paragraph 2 implies. Suppose there is a non-resident and he has a PE in India. Okay. In those cases, the attribution of income, which can actually fall under other income, will be taxed differently. Because of this reason, the taxation of a non-resident who has a PE in India is covered by paragraph 2, right? Which means that what we are talking here in Article 23(1) is a non-resident who either does not have a PE in India or the income is not covered for the purpose of paragraph 2, because paragraph 2 is going to override what we discuss here. So subject to the provisions of paragraph 2, which we are going to see a little later, items of income of a resident of a contracting state. So items of income of the non-resident, right? Wherever arising would mean what? Whether they arise in India or they can even arise in a third state, not necessary India, but then there has to be some India nexus by virtue of which you can bring it to tax under Article 23(1). So items of income of the non-resident wherever arising which are not expressly dealt with. Now the word dealt with is important. It is not that the word used is which are taxable, which means that if a particular item of income is dealt with in the foregoing articles, the articles which we saw in the previous slides, right? Whether taxable or not taxable, it doesn't matter, right? As long as they are dealt with, and we will see what is the meaning of dealt with in the subsequent slides. So if an item of income is not dealt with in the foregoing article of this convention, shall be. The use is shall be, which means it is mandatory that shall be taxable only in that contracting state. So resident of a contracting state shall be taxable in that contracting state, which means if a non-resident is there who gets items which are covered under Article 23, right? Then these items of income which are taxable under Article 23, other income, shall be taxable only in the United States. Now, again, I'm mentioning here, the article number may be different, right? What we have used as Article 21, other income, is the standard one which is used. But since we are referring to some specific treaties, a different article may be used, right? In a nutshell, a non-resident deriving income from India, not covered, not dealt with actually, in any of the specific article shall be taxable only in the United States of America. So what are the key characteristics of this article? Income should not be covered under specific articles of the treaty. Second, the income may arise either within India or outside in a third state. The use of the word wherever arising. If a non-resident has a PE for the purpose of business profit or a fixed base for independent personal services, the income attributable thereto shall be covered by paragraph 2. We will see what paragraph 2 is there, but in case of a PE or a fixed base, Article 23(1) is not applicable. If all these conditions are satisfied, the state of residence, in our case it was US, has the exclusive right to tax such income. Now, while India-US treaty uses the word shall be taxable, there may be treaty which may say may be taxable. If that be the case, then both India and the other treaty partner has a right to tax it. But since in this specific case the words used are shall be taxable, US has the exclusive right to tax such income.